Do you agree, Richard Jefferson, will LeBron win a championship in Los Angeles?
I believe that it has to do more with other things and not just what the Lakers do. If Kevin Durant re-signs there in this 3-year stretch, I do not see the Lakers
re-signs in Golden State.
Re-signs in Golden State. Excuse me. I do not believe that the Lakers will win a championship because they won't be able to amass the amount of talent that Golden State has, and all of those guys are in their prime. That being said, about the recruiting part, yes, he's the only person there that can recruit. It's not Rob Pelinka. I think that's kind of been ruined, right? And then you look at Jeannie Buss. There's no one there else to recruit. Yes, a coach can come in. Jason Kidd, I think, could help, but it's the recruiting. It all has to fall on LeBron.
Oh, quickly, you played, to be clear, with LeBron, won championship together with him in Cleveland. The degree to which the Lakers now appear, at least from the outside, to be in a state of total turmoil, how much will that impact decisions of the top-level free agents?
I think it will impact some because they want to win championships. And I really feel that when you look at the Lakers and where they are, you'd have to either want to play with LeBron or want to be in LA, because nothing about this situation is enticing or entertaining or awesome. There's too many other great franchises that you could go play to that don't have nearly the issues.
What are you hearing here, Swaggo, as you see you nodding your head like crazy?
I'm going to take you to the sofa when me and my uncles and my dad used to talk about ball.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to play with LeBron. That umbrella, it's over. These dudes are trying to make names for themselves. Look, we bashed Kyrie for the season that he had in Boston. Superstars feel that way about LeBron now. Like, I don't believe the lore of LeBron is the same as it was a few years ago. And that's not a shot at LeBron. These dudes want to create their own legacy. When we talk about KD leaving the Warriors, KD has the championships. He's played well, been an MVP in the finals. But why would KD want to leave? Because he wants his own. We had the conversation, G. KD will only be remembered as one of those guys if he takes his franchise to an NBA championship. He's still one of the greats. I don't think guys are trying to play under the LeBron umbrella anymore.
If you're Tibbs, if you're there in LA trying to put something together here, what are the moves? What are you doing right now around LeBron?
It's still the Lakers, and they have LeBron. Those are assets, but you're talking about the West. If you look at how the Lakers match up with the top 4 teams in the West, so if you take a hard look at Golden State, you look at Houston, you look at Denver, you look at Portland, and you're saying they're going to need they're a 37-win team this year. They need a lot more than just one superstar player to go there to be competitive. The West is a killer.
Yeah.
And you need a lot of talent if you're going to win a championship.
And for Golden State, think about it, the West is the best. It's always been the best for the last 10, 15 years. So that just adds to the Golden State Warriors going to 5 consecutive finals without KD, sweeping the Blazers without Andre Iguodala and with no Boogie Cousins. They are that far ahead of everyone else.
Perhaps.
Well, just think of the other teams.
Yeah, go ahead.
You look at the Clippers, they got 2 spots open. Yeah. They're going to be attractive. The Clippers. Dallas is going to be a lot better. Sacramento is going to be better. And now you've got to throw in New Orleans. Yeah. New Orleans is going to be a lot better.
And by the way, Houston hasn't gone away either, and maybe next year is their best chance if Durant is there. I can give you 2 things I think could happen for the Lakers that I think would be very favorable. First and foremost, if they can find a way to get Anthony Davis, I think that changes the narrative in this conversation completely. Getting the 4th pick remains extraordinarily important. They added another asset that is meaningful as part of a trade package. Now, the more you listen to people talk, the more you hear the people in New Orleans are completely disinclined to trading him to LA. All other things being equal, they do not want to give Anthony Davis what he seems to want here and send him to the Lakers to play with LeBron. But if it winds up being the best option they have, then they'd be crazy not to do it. So that's one way this could work out.
They still won't do it. And the other part about it is
they still won't do it.
I just don't see AD going there. Now, AD can go someplace and not resign and join them the following year, right? Because then it becomes AD's choice of where he goes. But really what I firmly believe that they will have an another all-star on their team before the trade deadline of next year. Now, with the 4th pick and the assets, they could trade and go get a Bradley Beal. They could re-sign somebody else. And now, this is not Anthony Davis, but there will be another all-star next to LeBron before next season.
But let's get back to the question. They're not going to sign a championship all-star. That's the issue. Like we talk, LeBron is going to year 17.
Yeah.
All right. So you have the dysfunction of the Lakers organization. Second, you have a superstar, one of the greatest to ever play, that's on the back end of his career, and you really don't know how important it is to him not to fulfill other things that he wants to do in life. And second, whoever that all-star is, what if LeBron say, I'm done?
Yeah, well,
I mean, there are so many outliers for a guy that's going to commit to the Lakers.
But there's a whole other one here, and I'm going to go back to what I said yesterday. And Tibbs, I'm looking right at you because I know you're telling me it's not going to happen. Kyrie Irving to the Lakers with LeBron makes sense. If Kevin Durant leaves Golden State, I have seen with my own eyes LeBron James and Kyrie Irving beat those Warriors in a 7-game series.
Not those Warriors. Not these Warriors.
If KD leaves Golden State, it's the same exact thing. You were there. You saw it. In fact, they have more good young players to put around those two than you guys had in Cleveland. That's not a bad little group of players they have to put around LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. I think Kyrie's signing there makes the Lakers a legitimate threat immediately.
I 100% agree, and I couldn't agree more with Tibbs that it's not going to happen. I think Kyrie is still in the prime of his career. He's still young. He views this as an opportunity, like Swag, who says, to do his own thing, to create his own legacy. And there's too many options for him to go do that in other quality places than to go back underneath the LeBron umbrella.
I think all the teams that have 2 slots, you have to watch out for those teams.
And then here's the thing.
You're going to see guys pairing up to go somewhere to make a team great.
I think it would be great. I would be all for it.
To your point, Tim, but here's the thing, too. Like, we talk about LeBron and when they were with Kyrie and y'all were there, Jeff, and when he was in Miami, the one thing about those teams, those were veteran teams.
Right.
Like, there is something to be said for the experience of guys knowing their roles. Jeff knew his role. When they were in Miami, Ray Allen knew his role. Ray Allen wasn't going to be 30 a night. I'm going to spot up, I'm going to shoot. Like, Kuzma wants to be a superstar. Like, these guys trying to embrace a role with 2 superstars may be difficult as well.